All right, thanks for listening, and I hope you enjoy another episode of Full Body Cast presents Hollerin with Hollenbeck. We had Joey Hollenbeck on like we usually do every Thursday. We release it. What it is, it's an episode. It's two guys. Me and Joey. Joey was a standout football athlete. Went on to Wazoo. Played for a few NFL teams, and we've recently kind of reconnected about a year ago, and we kind of just shoot the crap, back and forth, just I ask questions, he asks questions to me, and we just kind of like meld together. And this is probably our 50-something episode. Anyways, this episode, what we talk about, a little bit of, we had a little beef. So we kind of squashed the beef, and the beef was just some online stuff that was going on, but we figured it out. So that's cool. The second thing is we also talk about being competitive. Who was your rival? Even for yourself, like you even think to yourself, when you say rival, who sticks out in your mind, maybe growing up? And then we started talking just about random stuff after that, which is kind of what it turns into, just like kind of catching up with our 4th of Julys, as well as just, just cutting it up, chatting it up, and having a little fun, talking a little fantasy football too. Man, we want some football this season. So anyway, thanks so much for listening. Hope you have a great day, and take care. Hollerin with Hollenbeck.
Holleback. Joey Hollenbeck.
All right, everyone. Thank you for listening to the Hollen with Joey Hollenbeck.
How you doing?
Joey's he's not himself right now, and it's because of me. We had a nice intro heading in.
Twice.
Yep, and I didn't have it plugged in. But hey, we're always learning, always getting better, and this is Travis Kenny, and I am sipping let's clink a little more than that. We're sipping some Cole Street Brew.
Delicious stuff.
By the way,
yeah.
Sean McDonald, he says hi.
Tell him I said what's up.
We may have already said all this twice, but he keeps saying hi to you. He just
keeps on giving.
He just can't give up. Also, we want to welcome you guys, Hollerin with Hollenbeck. If this is your first time listening, just sit back, relax. Let us tickle your ears a little bit. Let us just go ahead and tickle those ears. Just massage them a little bit. One ear tingles. One ear tickle, the next ear massage. You're working one ear, I'm working the other ear.
Okay.
Just imagine us. Just imagine me.
Hey, next.
We didn't talk about that last time.
Start moving your hand real funky, bro.
So we want to welcome you. Hit us up. Hit Joey up on Instagram. Joey, what's your handle?
J Hollenbeck 66.
And then Joey will eventually share our episodes. I'm so excited for that. This past 2 episodes, he's been decided to kind of just sit out. He took a time out. He said he's wheezing. I'm running
That's
hard.
My fault.
What's it called? What was the thing called when you're running back from the 4th and one guy's just falling over wheezing?
Gassers.
The gassers. I'm over here just breezing through my gassers. I'm climbing this machine. I'm like rolling this thing up and down, and Joey's just, I stubbed my big toe. I got turf toe.
I was already done like 20 minutes before you.
So we got to squash the beef real quick. Okay.
What beef?
We have beef.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I didn't know this.
Let's go. What is it?
I'm going to squash it real quick. Okay.
Yeah, please do.
All right. Just because I found a picture of you and I decided to post, I should have asked
me.
I should have asked.
Tell him the truth.
I should have asked.
Okay,
first.
This is the way it's going to go.
I'm super sorry.
Okay. This is the way it's going to go.
And I just wanted to squash it real quick.
No. Say it.
I'm sorry.
Say it wasn't me. Tell them the truth. Tell the people what they want to hear.
And then you had to go dig up my vacation. You had to go my Jamaican death roll.
That was really good, dude. That was really good. And that definitely was you.
So you go dig up my vacation.
Guy had a little more muscle depth than you.
A little more balance.
Beef squash, bro.
People are listening. I think. Oh, beef it. I'm dying.
Jesus, guy.
All right.
You hear coughs. I got some Ricola. Oh, no, I don't. My truck's back in the shop.
Oh, what happened?
I threw a check engine light again.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's
2 times now.
And do they know what's the check engine this time? Do they know?
I don't know yet.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's all right.
It's unfortunate.
It's all right.
It's unfortunate.
It's under warranty.
But I'm guessing that when you dropped it off, you kind of probably waltzed right over to Mazatlan.
I did.
Did you?
Thanks for asking. I did. Yeah, I did.
Now, what'd you have?
What do you think I had, bro?
The kids menu.
Yep.
But then you had ordered the
the entire kids menu.
the hamburger and the fried chicken and the hot dog, as well as the taco. And
I feel like you would order that. I feel like you'd
No.
be the dude at like a Mexican restaurant and be like, "Can I have hamburger and fries, please?"
You know what I heard?
Don't even say it.
I've heard this.
It's delicious.
Chris O'Connor says when he goes to a Mexican restaurant, specifically Mazatlan, he will order a hamburger because it's the best tasting hamburger he's ever had. And now I'm kind of like, I'm intrigued.
Really?
I'm intrigued.
Not me.
Would you ever venture out away from? It's always
not Mazatlan.
Not on Mazatlan.
Nope, never have, never will.
I went there last week.
What'd you get?
Enchiladas, but Andy, I think Andy wants to talk. So we got to talk to Andy about a little promotion over here.
Yeah,
I think we'll get us some meals. Get us some meals, weekly meals.
They probably can't keep the chalupa shells on the shelf, bro.
Hey, speaking of promotions, Cole Street Brewery, we're drinking. People are going.
Yeah.
Now, the last thing you were talking about this was that, by the way, Sean McDonald says hi.
I know.
Okay.
Hi.
All right.
Sean, hi.
He says, what's up?
What's up?
Okay. You might have a beer coming out later on this summer or fall sometime in the near future.
Yep.
You don't know what the name is yet. You're still trying to figure that out.
Nope.
Do you know what it's going to taste like? It's going
to be delicious.
Other than being delicious, do you know what you're kind of going for the flavor portfolio?
It's profile.
I have a portfolio. Okay,
listen. I know what you're trying to do right now because I feel like you're trying to brew your own beer so we can have a competition.
We are.
Okay, so don't ask me my flavor profile so you can try to jump on it.
Okay, so here's what I'm talking to Sean about. I will also have a beer during the same time, and we will see who sells out first. Who sells the most beer? Competition. Here's the thing. If you're running for president, do you vote for yourself?
Hell yeah.
Do you cast a vote for yourself or for your opponent?
For me.
Okay.
What do you mean?
All right.
What would you do?
I thought we were gentlemen here.
We are.
If I cast a vote for you, you cast a vote for me, it cancels out. Just the same thing as I cast a vote for myself, you cast a vote.
Well, I mean, I'm going to have to try one of your beers at some point, right?
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Can we buy our own beers?
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're getting at. Can we buy them? Like, meaning I go and get 6 growlers a day?
Right.
You just come over, just like look like a Snoop Dogg video with just growlers in my fridge all the way to the top. Okay. Hey, don't go in that fridge. Don't go in that fridge.
No. Are we buying our own growlers or buying our own beers to promote?
I don't think that's fair.
Okay.
I mean, you can buy like a couple if you like it.
Let's do this. Let's limit ourselves to 4 for a week.
How big do you think we're going to make a batch?
Oh, have you seen the vat?
Yeah, I know that you'll be able to get mine for a week because that'd probably be a top seller and be in the tap room the entire time, probably forever.
We're gonna promote the shit out of it.
Yeah,
I want to promote the shit out of it because I want to beat you. And then I think we should have a gentleman. Should we have a bet? We should have a bet. We'll come up with it off the air.
Okay.
Because I don't want to paint you in a corner where you know that you're going to lose, and then you're going to have to wear a tutu out on Cole Street, dancing around, holding the Cole Street sign.
I don't do that.
Okay, I don't want that to happen.
We're not doing that.
Okay, we'll figure out something though.
Okay.
Yeah. It'll be off the air, but we'll announce it.
We should have done this off the air.
No, this is good.
Okay.
Because I like your reaction.
Well,
You're scared right now.
One thing I'm not is scared right now. I assure you that.
You look a little frightened.
Nope, not me.
I feel like I put you on edge. Let's talk you back down. You're the kitten right now, kind of getting a little too high on the old tree.
Nope.
We bring you back down.
I'm good. Okay, go.
Competition is huge. Yeah. I love being competitive. In fact, it's my second trait other than being a wooer. I woo. I get to know people.
What's a wooer?
A wooer is like you woo them. Like, hey, what's up? What do you like? How are you? What's going on? How can I help you? How can I enjoy you and you enjoy me? Where can we have a connection?
Kiss her ass.
Connection.
Kiss her ass.
Connection.
Okay.
And and if it just happens to be the connection is my lips to their ass, then that's probably what it is. Okay? If that's what the connection, but I'm forming a connection. Okay?
Okay.
So, second thing is competitive. I got to win. I always have to win. I have to always win. I always have to win. I have to win. And I ruin it for others if I don't win. So, I may torch your house if I lose this competition with Sean, with Cole Street. But, no, I'm kidding.
Okay, cool.
Good knowing you.
Well,
no. I have to beat my brother. I have to beat anyone I play, but mostly my brother. I try to make it not only do I have to beat them, I have to destroy them. I have to make it not fun. I got to make them think that they wish they never showed up. So what I'm getting at is my question to you. Have you ever been the same way? Being someone who's been a professional athlete, do you have that same drive where you got to stomp a certain person or not?
I'm very competitive.
Yeah.
Very. I try to win at everything I do.
Okay.
Everything.
Right. And I can see that.
Yeah.
So does it matter? Do you have a rivalry? Do you have someone that you just have to beat? A friend from back in the day? A relative?
I think
an
that there's
enemy?
No, I think
besides Pfeiffer.
I think there's like a fine line. Like I was mostly, I would say I would always compete against myself essentially.
Okay. So
because my brother my sister didn't do much sports. My brother and I were years apart, so that was difficult when we were growing up necessarily. And then, but I was just always kind of compete with myself growing up, anyways, as far as that goes. And then when you get throughout, yeah, I'm sure there was somebody. Growler to the chest. Couldn't do it. He tried to flex. Oh my gosh, that's the worst part. He tried to flex and do it. And his whole arm started shaking like it was going to snap.
Very awkward stance over here.
Yeah,
Not much room.
Nope, plenty of room.
And I have my left hand, my off hand.
Plenty of room.
So, let's not focus on that so much. Go back to, okay, so you didn't really have anyone to compete against?
Nobody honestly really jumps to mind like as I was coming up. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Anything. Was there an older classman? Was there someone that
for sure? I'm sure. Yeah.
But there's no
anybody that was ever in front of me. Obviously,
did you ever have? Okay, we've talked about this. You were the bully growing up. You've changed your ways. We've gone through this.
I wasn't necessarily a bully,
but did anyone bully you?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking like you remember sticks out. You don't have to say the name, but there's one person that sticks out.
Yeah. I remember coming out one time of like a basketball game or something. It was in the gym, and the senior dude like grabbed me and flipped me, and like my shin went into into the picnic table. And when I did my knee stuff, they're like, "Your shin has been like fractured before." So like I continued to do everything I was doing on it, but dude, it was bad. It hurt so bad.
Did you hate that guy? Was that the type of guy that you hated, or was it messing around and got out of hand? Or
no, I didn't. We knew each other for a long time, but he was just like one of those dudes,
overly aggressive guys.
Yeah, but he was trying to be a dick, I think, but he was also cool at the same time. I guess if that makes sense.
So he's like one of those dudes that you could be cool with, but he could also be a jerk.
Yeah,
too.
you didn't know, so you always got to keep your head on a swivel.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Who are you going to get today?
Yeah.
So tell me more about Dave Pfeiffer.
No.
I wonder if he ever listens to these and just goes, "These guys dropped my name like 4 times a podcast."
No, I like Dave.
Except when he kind of bullied you. I mean, be honest.
He never bullied me.
He did spear you into the ground.
Next combo.
Okay.
He did not bully me.
Sorry, I'm bringing up bad memories.
No, we've talked about it on like every pod.
I know. So, which is fun. You got to have that recurring joke. It makes people feel like they're inside. It's an inside joke with everybody, right? They all get it. We're all in together. And if this is your first time, go back and listen. We talk about Dave Pfeiffer absolutely destroying Joey one day at like a garden party. A bunch of
garden party. We were garden party.
So biggest rival. Oh, obviously Buckley. We talk about teams, but you never really had a rival. You never, like, even in college, did you ever have anyone that you were like pumped to Maybe they're your buddy, co-opetition, where it was like, this guy's my teammate, but I'm going to outperform this dude.
Yeah, we all for sure. It's like anybody's like. If you have a competitive nature, of course you're going to be the first in line. Of course you're going to be the first on your sprints. Of course you're going to lift the most weight. All that stuff, right? That was the goal,
right?
For sure. And there's always, especially as a younger classman, there's always guys that are that upper echelon of what you're trying to get to.
I'm starting to see this a little bit more.
Okay.
For me, believe it or not a stud athlete. I know that's hard to understand, especially if you're just hearing this voice and you just feel this just like macho dude just like oozing through this voice right now.
You'll crush somebody in Madden football.
Oh, I would. I have. I will not even. Don't get me started on how I've wiped out a league right now, single-handedly. I'm Thanos right now, and I'm snapping my fingers left and right, destroying people, local people. Sean McDonald's in it. I beat Sean. I beat this other guy who's undefeated. We're not going to talk about that. We're not going to talk about that. But for me, I had my benchmarks, and I'm telling you, tears. I was like, if I can get to as good as be as this guy or this guy, and then I would keep setting my sights on people, but I would always plateau. You were probably one of the people that other people had sights on. If I got to be as good as this dude, I got to be a dude, and so no wonder you competed against yourself because there was probably nobody that you could benchmark to just go, I got to be as good as so and so.
Well, my issue was like it wasn't even an issue, but like there was. The weight room at the high school was open like 2 or 3 days a week. Well, The other 2 days a week, I was like the only person in there, maybe 1 or 2 other people, but they weren't football players. And so I would go to the janitor. He would open it for me every time. I wasn't supposed to be in there, but then I would just train for a couple hours every day. And then he would clock it up for me afterwards.
And there'd be like 2 or 3 other dudes in there with you that were either basketball or wrestlers or something like that?
No. There was a lot of times it was just me in there.
Really?
Yeah, but I was just always competing against myself. I didn't live that far from the high school, so I would like jog to the high school and do my sprints or put my strength shoes on and do workouts or just do whatever.
So you were that
once
kid.
Once you get like that drive though,
yeah.
And like once you start to see results and once you start to get any sort of recognition, at least with me,
it's addicting.
Like, for sure, but the more or less like I didn't want to let anybody down. I didn't want like or let myself down, obviously, you know. So I was like it just changed my mindset. That's why I would just compete against myself, I guess. But that was a really good thing and a really bad thing because I probably overtrained a little bit, but I also would be as I got in shape, I'd always tell myself I wasn't in really good shape because I would always push myself harder and harder every time. So when you're running and doing different things, you just be like, shit, why is this not getting easier, you know? But then when you'd compete against other people, you'd like blow them away. So then you'd be like, oh, okay, well.
So when you're at the top like you were.
I don't feel like I've ever been at the top.
I'm not saying that you're ranked number 1 in the country.
No, I know.
But I'm just saying. Just
I never looked at myself as that, and that was probably something that helped me.
Okay. Kept you rolling.
Yeah.
Gave you that drive. Now, did you notice that a lot in the locker room? Were a lot of these freak athletes, these people that were the biggest in their high school, the biggest maybe, and then they get into college, and then the pool, you got more people that are kind of the biggest from all over. Mm-hmm. Then you get to the NFL, and then that's the biggest of the biggest. Like those are the freak athletes. Yeah. And so you see that. Did they kind of all have that same mindset? Did you notice that they were, even though they were competitive, they were obviously going to go one-on-one with a guy, whoever they're guarding, whoever they're playing. But were they in the weight room challenging themselves? Do they have that same mindset because they were the top dogs? Or were they? I think
at some point you get to a point where it comes to technique and this and that at that level. So they're a lot of those guys that are up at the top of the top. I'm not saying they don't work hard because they work super hard, obviously, to continue to play at that high of a level. But I mean, some of the stuff that they know that's going to beat them up or do whatever, they're not doing, right? They just know what's what, and they're making top dollar. They're making that whatever. So as far as going out and proving it they're not proving it to anybody but themselves, at that point. So in my opinion, I don't know. It's interesting to see like how different guys work, but then you got other guys that are at the top of their game and they're in there before anybody gets there, and the last guys to leave, and like whatever, right? So it's, I guess what I'm trying to get at is everybody kind of has their own way of doing what's going to work best for them under the umbrella of what we have to do, right?
Okay, so then
that makes sense.
Okay, so let me ask you this then. I like this. This is so good, guys. I enjoy this so much. So, when you're in high school, college, you're being told, do these drills, do these drills, do these drills, do these drills. And so you're just like, okay, I'm being told to do this, so I'm going to go do that.
Yeah.
That's what's set out for me. I have to go do that. Then you get into the professional, just like as you are probably going through the ranks as anybody, whether you're a professional athlete or not. You're working the minimum wage job, and you're being told to do this, to do this, to do this.
Yep.
Then you start climbing those ranks, and then you realize, I don't really have to do this anymore. I need to focus for my job on this, this, and this.
To an extent. I mean, we still have drills we got to do. We still have things we have to do. You know, at practice, obviously, there's still coaches putting you through drills and doing different things and whatever. But as far as like workouts go and different things like that, at that point, they have set workouts for you. They have different things that they want you to do. But at some point, if you're in the weight room doing things that are that you know are gonna benefit you, and that's what's going on. Hold on, I got a crazy story I watched last night. Totally off subject. Not really though. It's about sports.
Go for it.
You got to watch this, dude. It's called Home Game.
Is it on Netflix?
It's on Netflix.
Okay, what is it?
Home Game. And so what they do is they go around to it's 8 episodes. They go, and I've only watched the first one. They go to,
and you're hooked already.
Well, let me explain this.
Okay.
Too.
All right.
They go to different like countries, different whatever. And so the first one is in Florence, Italy. This has been going on since 1530. It happens. They play one game a year, and if you win, if there's 4 teams, the flag right is green, white, and red, Italy, and then there's a blue team for the sky behind it. So there's 4 teams. You got a red team, white team, green team, blue team.
Right. You
can only be on that team if you basically lived or grown up in that province or whatever it is, dude. You guys have to watch this. It's insane. These guys are straight modern day gladiators. What they do is they train year round for this. When you get into this arena, there's 27-man team on each side of the ball. You have nothing on, bare knuckle, nothing on except for like your color, the teams that you wear. These guys are like tatted from like neck down. Like some of them are like, then they are jacked. And these dudes, literally, I'm getting goosebumps. I want to do it. So, dude, but these guys, the guys on the front line, there's 12 guys on the front line. It's bare knuckle fist fight each other to get through. And they have a ball in their hand, and there's nets that go across the whole back side of the fields. And if it bounces in, it's a half point. And if you can throw it in, it's 1 point. And if you get tackled to the ground, you can't move. You got to hold each other down until it's full strategy in the whole 9. But dude, these guys are like broken ribs, like full on knocking each other out cold. Like it is insane. People getting pulled off it is full on modern day gladiator. It's called Coliseo something, and it is. I'm gonna watch it again.
So if they get knocked out and the stretchers come out, that 27-man team is now down to 26 and 25. Like I
believe so. They didn't really get into that. I mean, but dude, these guys, they train year round for this stuff. So as far as their like fighting skills, it's basically that you have to be like a UFC grappler, wrestler, rugby, soccer, and like football, like all sports combined, but no pads, no nothing. All you're doing is wearing like your color team's pants, and they're full blown, dude. It is insane. You guys have to watch it if you're into stuff like that. It was like, I literally was just like, dude, I wish I would have grown up there. Dude, it's so fun. These guys literally are like, it's full fist fight on the front line.
Really?
And these guys, they'll come out of nowhere, kicking, punching. It's bananas. You got to watch it.
No one's dying.
It's called Home Game.
They're getting the shit kicked out of them.
They said the worst thing that they ever saw was one guy had his eyeball in his hand.
Okay.
I don't know when that was. That didn't happen on this one. But guys are like getting their shins broken because they're kicking each other, like knocking each. Like it's it's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah, Home Game.
Okay.
Netflix.
The
next one's like Highland Games. I was like, yeah.
Dude, Highland Games.
They look sweet.
Have you been to the Highland Games here?
No, but they're doing it like where they originally started.
That's what I'm saying. But have you ever gone to this one? I've never been to this one either.
It looks cool.
We should do it. We should do
Games?
it. We should do it. A Hollerin Hollenbeck on scene. Never been there before. We're gonna watch it. We're gonna report it. Like we'll talk. We'll
the
do
Highland Games.
We'll give you the high.
Yeah,
No,
I got to watch the next episode. I'll see. I'll let
okay.
you know.
Do you know what? Have you heard about the Highland Games?
Yeah,
yet?
yeah, yeah.
Wait,
I grew up here. Remember?
They're yeah. I forgot
Chucking
about
logs and kegs and stuff.
yeah. Okay, you know what's going on.
How was your 4th of July weekend?
I like that. I was gonna hit you up with something else, but I'll save it for another time. 4th of July. I went to Selleck. Okay, now here's the thing. Give me a moment as I just set the stage.
What
real
kind
quick.
of dynamite was going off out
Okay,
there?
all right. So when I grew up, guys, listen to this. I can't say the names of the people that I hung out with. I have decided I can't do that on some of these people because I don't know them as well as I used to. If I knew them, yeah, I'd say it.
Makes sense.
I would go over to these guys' house. They were across the street from me, and they would always have every illegal firework known to man. They had the M80s. They had the M1000s. They had the M everything.
Sure.
They had
MFers?
everything. Oh, they had it all.
Whoa.
Just put a 5-gallon bucket over it and just watch it fly in the sky.
Yeah.
And then it would be bottle rockets, putting the beer bottles out there, shooting off like we would have bottle rockets fly into our yard from them. And we have
Did you guys
trees.
ever do bottle rocket wars? You shoot them at each other?
Yes. Oh yeah, we did that. They
How
would
many
do
times did you get hit?
all the time. They would do it.
You just run across the grass. Stop! I'm hit.
I would get hit like someone. I'm that unathletic where I'm trying to get away and I'm hit with all 10 of those balls from one stick.
Oh, you're thinking Roman candles.
I'm thinking Roman candles. What are you thinking?
I was talking bottle rockets.
Oh, bottle rockets. We shot bottle rockets, but yeah, no, I didn't have the eye protection. But these guys would shoot off. I loved the 4th of July. Okay. You'd go to Enumclaw. Enumclaw have like the little buy a little tank for little.
No, they used to have a huge fireworks show at the
They
fairgrounds.
did, but I'm talking about what you could buy.
Oh yeah.
What we could shoot off at your own area, unless you lived out in the outskirts, but downtown. So I was like, hey, we're going to go out to Selleck. My parents live out there. We're going to go, this is perfect. This is great. There's no parade this year. We're just going to go head out there, have a barbecue, have beers, brought my Cole Street, took my beautiful picture. Go check it out on Instagram.
Saw it.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Portrait mode?
Yes.
iPhone 11?
Yes.
Wow.
Absolutely gorgeous. It was like one of the most gorgeous things I've ever seen in my entire life.
Okay.
But it was. I even I food prepped it. I'm like, ooh, I'm gonna set up this my plate. I put the reds and the blues. It was just amazing. It was absolutely incredible.
Mm-hmm.
Go check it out. Travis J. Kenny, Instagram. Anyways, so I'm out there. I'm like, okay, cool. They're shooting it off. They're shooting it off. 10, 9 o'clock, 10, 10:30, 11 o'clock, silence. Midnight, silence. I don't know if Selleck has turned into a retirement community where all the old farts
What time did you leave?
I spent the night.
Oh, the meth heads didn't come out at like 3 and start lighting stuff up?
Nothing.
Oh,
I was expecting someone's trailer to explode. I mean, I'm expecting something to happen.
Wow.
Nothing.
Getting
And then
tame out
all
there.
I see on Facebook is just boom, boom. Oh my gosh, Enumclaw is nonstop right now. And I'm like, I'm missing the best. Did you see L.A.?
L.A. was nuts, dude.
Bro,
That was sweet.
L.A.
That was sweet.
was amazing.
That was sweet.
Absolutely sweet. So that was my
Just
4th.
sticking it to the man.
We played lawn darts.
I haven't played lawn darts.
Real lawn. I'm talking 1965 lawn darts.
The ones they banned.
The ones they banned.
Dude, don't say that too loud.
Oh, okay, sorry. But we wore a mask. We wore a mask the entire time. Just kidding. So counters. But yeah, so I played lawn darts, and that was a lot of fun.
Good. Sounds like you had a good weekend.
Good hangout. What about you? What did you do for? Okay, actually, guys, I'm gonna sip this beer because I can feel a story coming along. I can feel a story coming on.
There's a little bit of a story, but nothing crazy. Yeah, that is a little crazy.
You're missing a hand.
No, my hand's still here. We went to, Friday night. We went global golfing. Me and the boys on a par 3 course. That was sweet.
I did that last year. Have you done that before?
Never.
It is awesome.
Never. Yeah, it was really a good time. Then from there,
whoa! Don't just brush over glow ball as if it was like
no, it was a really good time.
Okay, explain it a little bit.
So they have all the sand traps surrounded with like red little deals. You have a ball that if you throw it on the ground or bounce it on the concrete, or when you hit it, I guess it lights up when you hit it.
So it's not glowing the whole time?
Mm-mm.
Oh, ours were. Okay.
And so then the greens are wrapped in like little green
neon,
like glow sticks or whatever.
Glow sticks and bracelets.
But it was weird because they hit a switch and shut everything off, which was, I don't know how they did that.
Oh, wow.
So we played 9 holes as a par 3 course by our place over there. So we did that. Went had some beers afterwards. Saturday, get up, hang out. Super hot out, so everybody's hanging out at the beach. Whatever, it was a crazy ass show, so nobody's dropping boats in the water, nothing like that. So we were all hanging out at the beach.
Wait, how come no one's dropping boats in the water?
Because there's cops all over the place. The boat launch is insane.
Oh, okay.
Who knows where other people come from, but
yeah,
right. So,
so just chilling with everybody.
Everybody just kind of chills and goes to the beach, whatever. So we're all hanging at the beach. My daughter really wants to go to like this little store, so I'm like, okay, she's nonstop. I'm like, all right, let's go.
Is it a little small store where you can buy candy and ice cream and stuff like that? Okay.
And there's a surf shop too, where you got clothes and different stuff like that. Buy beer, whatever. So I'm like, all right, let's go. So her and one of her little buddies jump on the golf cart, and so they wanted to go to like a lemonade stand or something that some other kids were having.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, okay, but let's go. So I take them, and there's nothing there. So I'm like, all right, they're pissed. So I'm like, here, I'll take you up the hill. We'll grab ice cream. They're like, okay, Dad, let's go. So I take her up the hill to grab ice cream. After we grab ice cream, I'm by one of my buddy's house and some football player guys that were there that I played with
back in the day.
And so go down there, hanging out there with the beach, having a couple beers. I get a phone call that MK and Brad got on a freaking blow up hot dog and were ripping around behind getting pulled. Crash. Oh. MK's like ligaments or something in his like bicep up to like his collarbone. Brad fully dislocates his elbow, all the way down to like his arm. He's got surgery next week. So that day, I'm hanging out with some football guys,
right? And
I'm messing around. So I go to give the one guy like a sports spank.
Yeah,
and my bicep tendon
rips
on my left arm. No, I didn't rip in half, but it's there. See how swollen it is?
Whoa. Dude, you look like you just got like an arm implant. Like you like
right?
Dude, that's insane.
I'm going to the doctor next Wednesday.
I gotta paint the picture of this thing. It literally looks like oh my gosh.
It doesn't feel excellent.
It looks like just a balloon. Just picture a balloon. Just someone blew it up and then just that's his arm on where his bicep is.
So
and brown.
His left arm, Brad's left arm, my left arm, all three of us.
Oh wow!
We're about to all be in slings and like who knows when, but
this is the right hand team.
Yeah. So it was
good.
Yeah.
Good, dude. That sucks. I mean, good as in not good, but as in that's terrible.
Yeah, it was crazy.
But Brad though, so it's like I could probably take him now. You think? I still lose.
Mm-hmm.
Like you don't think I could probably sneak attack and get him?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. So what was your question before I asked you about your fourth?
No, that was it.
No, it wasn't. You said you had something, but you were going to save it.
Well, I might save it for another time, but we might hit it up. Let's talk about the football guys.
Okay.
I can cut this out.
Okay.
Did you pitch it again to so-and-so?
Yeah, he's in.
For sure.
He'll be in. Yeah.
And MK for sure?
MK's in next Tuesday. Well, if his arm's not going under surgery.
Yeah, that's true. I'm going to buy another one of these.
Lofa was good. He said he'd do it.
For sure?
Mm-hmm.
Here?
Yeah.
Or at another location?
I'll ask him. I didn't get in that deep with him.
Are you embarrassed of this area?
No.
I had one of... I've had... Guys, listen.
Why would I be embarrassed of this area?
It's so small.
Yeah, but don't you want it intimate? Would you rather be in a gymnasium?
That's good. I'm taking that answer from now on. I'm keeping that answer. And here's why. I had someone swing by. In fact, I'll say it. One of my old coworkers, her and her cousin, her name's Veronica. She listens to the show. Big V, as we call her. She is.
Almost just spit my beer out, dude. Why would you call her that?
That's her nickname. She's a Veronica for V.
Oh, okay.
Big V. And so she comes. So she texts me and she goes, "What's your address?" And I'm like, "Oh, she's in town." And I kind of knew that she was gonna go out and hike Mount Peak today. So I said, gave it to her. And she goes, "I gotta pee." So she rushes in with her and her cousin, and they go to the bathroom. I'm like, "While you're here, check out the podcast room."
Wait. Where the magic happens.
I said, "Yeah,
check out the lab."
Check out the lab.
It's not called the podcast room.
Okay, sorry.
It's just not.
I said, check out. I said, you guys want to see the lab?
No, you got to say it like this. Hey, want to see the lab?
It's down these stairs. So I go, put these blindfolds on. I said, so I bring her in here, and she's like, "Oh, wow, this is a lot smaller than I thought." And I've had a few people say that because it looks bigger. The camera,
it does.
Camera adds more. It is smaller, but I like that. It's more intimate. It's not you want to sit in the gymnasium. You want me shouting across the friggin' floor at you.
Just no acoustics whatsoever.
Yeah,
I like it.
Just screaming. So I'm excited for MK.
Yeah, he'll be good.
I'm excited for MK. I kind of want to meet this guy.
He's a good dude. He's a jokester. He'll
Is he funny?
He's pretty funny. Yeah, I love the dude. He's a good dude.
Because this is out there for everyone to listen to.
Yeah, it's
okay.
fine.
Okay. All right. So,
by the way, thanks for listening.
By the way, thank you for listening.
Subscribe.
Hit us up on Patreon.
What?
Patreon.
I don't know what that is.
It's a thing where you can help. If you subscribe, you're buying us better equipment. You're buying us beers. You're supporting the cause, dude. That's what we want.
Well,
support the cause.
Okay.
Because I got to buy another one of these things. We're gonna get more guests on here. I got to figure out these freaking.
We have 15 of them in here.
What?
15 people?
Well, that first one's got blown again.
No, it's not. You just don't know how to push the button.
I pushed the button. Okay. Anyway, so here's the thing. Here's what I wanted to ask you. Was fantasy football a thing when you were playing?
I'm sure it was, but I didn't know anything about it.
So no one, because I feel like that was like a few years before it was like everywhere. People had bought their own like fantasy football type like websites at the time. But ESPN didn't really get into it until like, I don't know, 06, 07.
It's crazy. I love doing it now.
Yeah.
I really enjoy doing it now, honestly. Because it, I mean, in my opinion, it brings me, I mean, I'll watch football on any day. I love it. But
now you're going to watch all over. You're watch all. You're interested.
Yeah, because you're interested in
a
a lot of the games because you got players on each team.
You got red zone going.
Yeah.
I got a full boner right now.
Okay. Okay.
Dude, a full one.
Okay.
Which isn't much, but
doesn't look like it. But, okay.
But I'm telling you. So, do you think that we're going to have an NFL season this year?
I don't know. I was just talking to somebody about this today. Or college season, because I really want to go back to Wazoo games this year.
When was the last time you went?
Last year.
Okay, so you want to do more, like rather than hit like one or two, you want to get like 6 or 7 kind of thing.
If I can, we'll see.
I'll go to one of those with you.
We'll see,
dude. I'll go. I want to go to a Coug game now.
You, buddy. We'll see.
What?
We'll see. We'll
dude,
see.
Did you not see my mask?
You'll say some weird shit about the Huskies or something. Then I'm gonna have to help have your back or something weird. Like,
no, I won't say anything about it. I'll just say I'm a Husky Cougar. And what that means,
that does not work.
No, I'm just a heavier guy. I'm a husky guy, a little heavier, and I'm a little older, and I'm hot, like a cougar.
You wore that purple. You wear that dog, that W on your chest, that shit on your chest.
What if I put an X over it?
No, not with me around. Hey, not on my watch, buddy. No.
I feel like this is that's like the original like gang rivalry is Wazoo versus UW.
Yeah, right.
Purple red. Like, hey, you wearing red in this area? Hey, you wearing purple in this area? What you thinking?
What are you claiming?
What you claiming? What set you from?
What Chardonnay you drinking?
We got Vienna sausages in a can over here, man. What do you got? A charcuterie board?
Come on, bro. Have you ever tried Cougar Gold cheese?
I would love to. I'm a cheese guy.
It's made at Ferdinand's in Pullman Creamery.
Where can I get it? Where can I get it? I will get it right now.
They sell it at Blue Max.
Really? I gotta hit up Blue Max.
It comes in a can like this big, around probably like it's probably like an 8-inch round can, and it's like maybe 2 or 2.5 inches tall, and you bust that thing open and then drop it into like a container or just, dude.
I'm telling you.
I'm telling you.
I'm telling
you've never had it.
I'm into it already.
Never had it. It's dynamite.
Remember when
it's like $30 a can.
Do you remember when I said I had a full boner?
Yeah.
I had a full.
It looks like your nipples are hard too.
Dude, you gotta take me through Blue Max, man. I feel like that's like
You've never been there?
I've never been there. And the way you and Justin made it sounded like it was like
they're like once a week.
Like a Toys R Us, but it's an older Toys R Us. Like it's like for old people. It's like for older people, not old people, older people. It's like for people that like to cook, people like to have their meats, like their cheeses. Like it just seems like it's like
it's a one-stop shop, and it's legit. Everybody wears bow ties in there.
For reals?
Yeah.
Do they run out to your car like Les Schwab and hey, sir?
No, you go in and pick out what you want.
Okay, all
They'll
right.
carry your bags out for you if you need them, though.
Dude, I'm ready to roll there right now. I'm ready to roll there right now.
What time is it?
It's 6:19.
Closed.
Okay.
Well, maybe not, but by the time we get across the Buckley Bridge, it'll be closed.
Oh,
it'll
yeah.
be 9:30.
That Buckley Bridge is terrible. Terrible.
So dumb. I tried to do it the other day to go to Blue Max, and it was like, I was like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
I sat from like the high school to like the next road, whatever that is.
Yeah.
For like 15 minutes. I'm like, okay.
You're done.
Yep.
I'm out. How is work going? We don't talk about work enough. People always ask me what you do, and we've had a pod about it.
Yeah.
So what is it? Can you just remind everyone what it is that your job is?
I'm a stripper.
Yes. What's your stage name? Curly Joe?
Curly Joe?
With the hair. Because now you're Curly Joe. You got the curls. It's like a friggin' perm, dude. It looks amazing.
It's not perm.
No, it looks amazing.
I just got out of the shower before I came over.
If you had a mullet, you would look like Kenny Powers. You would look
First off, my hair would look like Kenny Powers. I would not look like Kenny Powers.
That's true. Okay. Your hair would look like Kenny Powers.
That's better.
That's better. Anyways, what do you do? What's your friggin' job? Get these people off my back.
Who?
People ask all the time. What does he do? What's he do? Do you want to talk about it or no?
We've talked about it before.
But here's the thing. We got like 50 episodes, bro. Like
I know. We out here rolling.
We're freaking rolling.
Listen then. Listen to them.
Listen to them all. You tell us. Hey, first person to tell us what Joey's job is gets a free t-shirt.
There you go.
You tell us.
Yep.
Okay. Don't answer now.
If you subscribe, they all download. So just subscribe.
Subscribe like crazy. We're not talking about it.
No, I know.
Yeah. Get a free t-shirt.
I was going to change the subject.
Okay, change it.
I feel like I've seen a lot of manipulated full body cast t-shirts lately.
Yeah. I know. People are cutting them up.
And I like that.
People are
Make it your own.
Dude, I have one of my friends.
I need to figure out what I'm going to do with mine.
You may have to just like, here's what you're going to do.
Well, I know I don't have to cut the bottom because my belly button already shows.
Yeah, that's good.
I'll take the sleeves off.
I'd say you just cut the logo out and just tape it to your chest. I think you should frame it.
Frame what?
I think should. Hey, how are you?
Good. I was just wondering what car was here.
Oh, just mine. My truck's in the shop again.
Is it a car?
No, it's a Tahoe.
Really? So they're just giving you everything. They're like, you know what? This week.
But now I'm supposed to get a truck like tomorrow or the next day, so we'll see.
Okay. Hey, do you want to do a little?
Uh-oh, he just pulled the handle. He just pulled the roll.
What? But after that, you want to do a little?
Bro, she said no. Hey, no means no.
Are you paying?
I don't have anything to pay. Okay, I love you.
No means no, Trev.
Here's the thing, guys. You got to plant the thought in your spouse's head first. That's what you got to do. Same with the kids. You always got to plant the seed. Walk away. Here's the thing. I'm playing 5 days ahead. I want to go in 5 days. I don't want to go tonight.
I gotta go right now. She said, "Yeah,
yeah, that's probably true."
You'd cut me right out of here. Hey, Joe, I think we got enough for one. That's all I needed was one for Thursday, and then after that, we'll see you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
I got one for Tuesday. We're good.
What were we? The heck were we talking about before she walked in?
Well,
Talked about what were we talking about? The Tahoe.
we were talking about manipulated T-shirts,
Oh yeah,
manipulated full body cast tees.
dude. Watch. People are sending me this. I have pictures. Check out this video that I got sent over by.
We can't really check it out.
Edrid. I'm showing you it. This is his video. I kind of want to share it, but yeah, we've had Mitch Fullman. I had another friend of mine want to send it to me, but he was afraid I was going to post it, so I didn't. But
Support
support, dude. And you know what that makes me want to do?
support him back.
No,
What?
sell more merch to him.
Hey, can we talk about merch?
That's what I'm
Can
saying.
we please get my tees out?
Okay, so I'm going to hit up.
I spent a lot of money on my freaking logo. Can we get it on a T-shirt?
So
please?
so that's what I'm talking about. I will talk to my rep today.
Let me
tomorrow.
pick out the T-shirts though.
Yeah, because those T-shirts, I'm telling you, they cost.
I know.
If you guys want quality, it might cost you a little bit more. But that quality,
What do you sell a tee for?
$20 for that shirt. That's the thing. It's all about quality.
I got a hookup too. I'll look into it.
Okay.
College Hill from Pullman. Shout out.
All right. College Hill it is. I like that.
Right next to the Coog.
Which is a bar.
Yeah, if you're not familiar with Pullman, which like you,
No, I know exactly what you're talking
it's
about.
called the Coog.
With the Coog,
Mm-hmm.
right next to College Hill Sports.
Actually, kind of. College Hill's right above Valhalla.
Yeah, I told you. I
What
know.
do you know about Valhalla?
It is a Hawaiian word.
Valhalla? It's a
Valhalla?
Viking word, bro.
Tomato.
Okay, buddy.
Anyways, so you might get the hookup there.
Well, I'll look into it.
All right. But here's the thing. If we go through my guy, you may not have any issues with your logo. If you go through there, they may have issues.
I was just going to get the T-shirts from them, and then we would do the logo.
Oh.
Isn't that what you're talking about?
Okay.
Because I thought you and I were the ones that had to print them.
Well, I thought maybe they would print them.
Well, they could print them,
But they might have issues with the logo.
Why?
Because it's very similar.
HWH?
There we go.
It's not WSU. What would be the issue?
What if your name was like Washington? Like what if your name was like Warren,
like Wilbert,
Steven,
Wilbert Stanley,
Umberton?
yeah.
And you're like, I just want to make this, and they're like, sorry, you can't make it. Looks like our logo. Like, hey, these are my initials. I'll see you in court.
I don't know if they'd win that one. Not Wilbur, but Wazoo.
Let's end it. Let's end this real quick.
Okay.
Real quick question. Your children. We talked about competition. Who is the most competitive child that you have?
Capri.
Really? That was quick.
She's the oldest.
How? Okay. What does she want to dominate all the kids?
Yeah. She'll put in hours of work on the basketball court and not even blink.
Even the sisters, you're playing Mario Kart, she's playing you in Mario Kart. She wants to roll you
For sure. But she can't.
because you are a gamer.
The
The best gamer I know.
I am not a gamer.
Biggest gamer. You have headphones, headset.
Nope.
You guys sit there. You got
Nope. I usually have like a half-charged controller because I don't know how to charge it. From the Wii. From the Wii.
one that pops.
Yeah, I'm like
your wireless controllers are low.
I'm like this Sugarland chick. I'm like a glitch.
I don't even know that show, man.
What?
Is that?
You never seen Wreck-It
Man,
Ralph?
must be a gamer. Must be a gamer thing.
I got kids. Wreck-It Ralph's a good cartoon.
It is a good show. I agree. I've seen it. But she's the one.
Mm-hmm. Charlie's competitive too, but not as competitive as Capri.
Have you ever had a kid beat you in anything? Be honest. Have you lost them like by accident to Mario Kart or anything like that?
No.
Never.
Yeah, I have. I'm sure I have. Yeah, I have.
Because that will stick in their mind for the rest of their life. They're like,
Yeah, I
remember
have.
when I beat Dad?
Yeah, Capri's beat me in Mario Kart.
Have you played her in horse?
Yeah, like all the time.
Does she beat? Has she
She's
ever?
getting- she's
Has she
getting
ever
so
beat
good.
you?
She never be able to hit the 3-ball. Now she's like hitting it from like if you're looking at the hoop
Yeah.
all the way in the right corner, she like swishes it
She's
every
just
time.
crushing
That's like
it?
the hardest shot.
Yeah, it is.
I'm like, she's
Except
like,
for an NBA Jam.
She'll crush it from that side. I'm like, whoa, can we just go to the top of it?
So is she beating you in horse then?
Mm-mm. No, but
Is she getting close?
We've come down to the wire, though.
Are you getting some? She's getting some letters on
down
you.
to the wire for sure. Yeah.
Nice. That's good, dude. That's build. You know what that is?
What?
Build memories.
Confidence.
Well, and confidence, but build memories. And then because one day you'd be sitting there in the bar,
No,
listening to Cats in the Cradle and the Silver Spoon, and a single tear will roll into your beer.
All right, we're out of here.
Everyone.
Thanks for listening.
Thank you for listening.
I'm gonna get Travis a cough drop or a respirator.
Joey's calling Inslee right now to get me a respirator.
Bro, what? Why you cough so much? You inhaling those cigars?
Well, that's the way you get the best hit, bro. That's so stupid.
Hey, Roger that.
Roger that.
Roger that.
Hey, thanks for listening, guys. Have a great day.
You too.